In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 23, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Cleveland Guardians. The stage is set for the opening game of a midweek series on the baseball field, where 2 American League rivals clash on the shores of Lake Erie. The Boston Red Sox hit the road to commence a 3-game series against the Cleveland Guardians on Tuesday evening. Boston enters this series riding high after sweeping the Pittsburgh Pirates in an interleague showdown, culminating in a 6-1 victory on Sunday afternoon. Meanwhile, the Guardians are also coming off a sweep at home against the Oakland Athletics, sealing the deal with a 6-2 win in the series finale. Notably, Cleveland previously bested Boston in their initial matchup this season, claiming 3 out of 4 games at Fenway Park on April 15th and April 18th. Tanner Houck has been impressive early in the season and notably secured a shutout in his last encounter against the Guardians. The Red Sox have exhibited a potent ability to hit home runs, ranking among the top teams in baseball, particularly excelling when playing away from home. Conversely, Cleveland has displayed strong offensive capabilities this season, although their impatience at the plate might impede their offensive productivity. Cleveland boasts one of the best records in Major League Baseball coming into this game, with a 6-3 record on their home turf this season. The Guardians have excelled in both pitching and hitting, but the pivotal question remains whether their offensive prowess will endure. Meanwhile, Boston has seen its fair share of ups and downs early in the season, holding a 3-game lead above .500. The Red Sox have showcased commendable pitching performances. However, concerns loom over their defensive play. Tanner Houck will take the mound for Boston, having delivered stellar outings with 0 earned runs in 3 of his 4 starts, albeit with a setback against the Angels where he allowed 4 earned runs. Cleveland starting pitcher Ben Lively, who faced Boston just last week, allowed 2 earned runs over 5 innings. Despite Boston's defensive worries, Lively's performance remains questionable, potentially tipping the scales in favor of the Red Sox in this matchup. These 2 pitchers recently faced off at Fenway Park, where Houck secured a shutout victory over Lively. Following a successful weekend against the Pirates, the Red Sox seek redemption after their prior series loss to the Guardians. Cleveland, off to their best start since 1999, faces uncertainty with Lively in the rotation as they adjust to replacing Shane Bieber, sidelined for the season due to Tommy John surgery. Despite the Guardians' recent momentum, Houck's exceptional season performance tilts the odds in favor of Boston for the opening game of this series. Anticipate another strong showing from Houck against Cleveland, making the Boston Red Sox money line our full game side pick. As of Monday night, the under has prevailed in 12 out of 23 games for Boston this season. The Red Sox rank 14th in the majors in runs per game, averaging 4.48 runs, with an average total of 8.17 runs per game. On the road, Boston's offensive output increases to 5.23 runs per game, averaging 7.38 runs away from Fenway Park. Conversely, Cleveland has experienced a trend towards the over, with 14 overs in their 22 games leading into Saturday's action. The Guardians rank 5th in runs per game, averaging 5.64 runs, which slightly dips to 5.56 runs per game at home. Cleveland's games have averaged 8.91 runs overall, spiking to 9.86 runs per game at Progressive Field. In their recent pitching duel, these teams combined for only 2 runs. However, an increase in offensive output is anticipated in this matchup, albeit likely falling under the projected total. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus Cincinnati Reds. The Philadelphia Phillies are currently away to face the Cincinnati Reds in the second game of a 3-game series on Tuesday. At the time of writing, Monday's game has not concluded. Philadelphia comes into this series after sweeping the Chicago White Sox, whereas Cincinnati achieved a sweep over the Los Angeles Angels. Philadelphia has been in impressive form, winning 6 of their last 7 games overall and 4 out of their last 6 on the road. Their offense has been particularly strong, scoring at least 5 5 runs in their past 5 consecutive games. They are poised to continue this offensive prowess against left-handed pitchers, boasting a batting average close to .280 in such matchups. The Reds starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott, has conceded 6 runs in his last 3 starts, including 3 runs in his sole home start. Abbott may find it challenging to contain the Phillies' offense in this game. Meanwhile, the Reds have also been playing well, securing victories in 3 of their last 4 games and 4 of their last 6 home games. They have been productive offensively, tallying 17 runs in their last 3 games. However, their performance might suffer in this matchup due to their struggles against left-handed pitchers. On the mound for Philadelphia, Christopher Sanchez has been effective, giving up only 3 runs across his last 2 starts. Notably, Sanchez has limited the Reds to 5 runs over his previous 2 starts against them, indicating he can keep their offense subdued. Philadelphia enters this game riding a wave of excellent form, aiming for an 8th consecutive win. They have been exceptionally potent offensively, scoring 7 or more runs in their last 5 games. Cincinnati, with a 12-10 season record, managed to sweep the Angels in their recent series. Nonetheless, they have experienced inconsistency in offensive output. The Reds will start Andrew Abbott, who has excelled with 4 consecutive starts, allowing 2 or fewer earned runs and only conceding 8 hits in his last 13 innings pitched. On the other hand, Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies has maintained consistency, yielding 2 or fewer earned runs in all 4 starts this season, including strong performances against Pittsburgh and Colorado in his last outings. Despite Abbott's strong showing for the Reds, the Phillies present an attractive option at their current price, making the Philadelphia Phillies money line our full game side pick. The absence of Harper poses a challenge for the Phillies offense, and both starting pitchers have demonstrated effectiveness against these lineups previously. This season, Cincinnati has a record of 8-13 hitting the under, whereas the Phillies stand at 13-9 in hitting the under, including a perfect 6-0 record on the road. Given the pitching matchups, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Milwaukee Brewers are set to return to PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates once more in the second game of their 4-game series on Tuesday. Milwaukee currently boasts a 14-7 record this season, placing them second in the National League standings. On the other hand, Pittsburgh holds the 9th spot in the National League with a record of 12-11. Notably, the Pirates went 5-8 against the Brewers in their matchups during the 2023 season. In recent games, the Brewers have been on a winning streak, securing victories in 4 out of their last 5 matchups. Their offensive prowess has been particularly noteworthy, scoring a total of 16 runs across their most recent 3 away games. Despite the commendable performance of Bailey Falter on the mound for the Pirates, the Brewers are expected to continue their offensive momentum in this game. Milwaukee's hitting has been strong, coupled with Pittsburgh's struggling bullpen that has faltered during their recent games. The Pirates have given up at least 5 runs in 4 of their last 6 games, suggesting they may face challenges containing the Brewers in this upcoming game. Conversely, the Pirates have faced a challenging period, losing 7 of their last 8 games and 4 out of their last 5 home games. Offensively, Pittsburgh has encountered difficulties, scoring a mere 6 runs in their last 5 games. This trend is expected to persist in their upcoming game against the Brewers, given Milwaukee's solid pitching performance. The Brewers' pitching has notably excelled, especially on the road where they are conceding less than 3.5 runs per game. Additionally, their bullpen has been reliable, minimizing runs allowed. As such, Milwaukee's pitching strength is likely to constrain Pittsburgh's struggling offense. The Pirates have noticeably cooled off over the past couple of weeks, with their offensive productivity declining during this period of losses. Despite Bailey Falter's recent impressive performance, allowing only 3 runs across his last 16 innings while striking out 8, there remains a lack of confidence in the Pirates due to their ongoing losing streak. The Brewers have demonstrated superior performance thus far in the season, regardless of the specific pitching matchups, making the Milwaukee Brewers money line our full game side pick. Statistically, the Brewers have been averaging 5.7 runs per game overall and an impressive 6.67 runs per game on the road. In their most recent 3 matchups against the Pirates, they averaged 4.33 runs per game. Comparatively, the Pirates have been averaging 4.36 runs per game, with a lower average of 3 runs per game when playing at home. In their last 3 games against the Brewers, the Pirates averaged 4 runs per game. Notably, the Brewers and Pirates surpassed the total run count in their last 2 meetings. games. Moreover, looking at their recent over/under records, the Pittsburgh Pirates have achieved a 2-3 score in their last 5 games, whereas the Milwaukee Brewers have recorded a 1-4 score in their respective last 5 games. If the Pirates aim to secure victories against the Brewers, their success will likely hinge on effectively containing Milwaukee's offense with strong pitching performances from both their starting rotation and bullpen. Given these dynamics, expectations are for a low-scoring contest, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.